Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead, and I got fat from the pig we ordered. So guess what? I'm going to use my grinder and we're going to grind it up and render it for lard. I've got my big cast iron Dutch oven. You'll see in a minute. This goes inside, like the big end goes through because that's the thing that holds it. And then we put the blade on. Now I'm using a coarse grind disc because I don't want it really finely ground. I just want it ground enough that I'll be able to strain it well without. Now you want to make sure that's in the little notch right there. See that? And we just screw this on. And then we loosen this because there's a little nut in here. And we put it in. Tighten it back down. Everybody get that? Now the wood stove's going and it's quite toasty in here, so I'm going to put these, I'm going to grind it. I don't think that'll fit. It might. Let's see. Oh yeah. We've got our big Dutch oven here and our grinder. And here's our pig fat. We're going to start cutting it up and putting it through the grinder into my big Dutch oven. I'm actually going to put this on the wood stove and continue to cut into a bowl, and then I'll just add it. Here it is on the wood stove, and it's going to start cooking. I'm going to put the lid on it to keep any ashes out. Alrighty, let's have a look. It's bubbling, but it's not going to burn, so good. This is going to take some time. I'm going to leave the lid partially on it just so that it keeps the heat in. And when this is all as liquid as it's going to get, it'll be strained. So here is how he's going to pour it through this strainer. Whoops. There's a handle part you can. And we're just pouring it through cheesecloth.
Good?
Yep, that's perfect. And I'm just going to take a cloth and wipe this out, and it's good to go. Let's have a look. Look at that beautiful, clean lard. I'm just going to let this drip.
Do you want it in the porch or just...
No, I want to let it drip and cool off.
Yep.
Give me that lid. I'm going to... Here, you film? I'm going to just let this drip overnight. And in the morning, if I have to heat it up again, to get it into jars. But I'm going to say I probably have about 3 pounds of lard there. We'll know when we put it in pints, because a pint's a pound the whole world round. Okay, so here is the rendered fat. And it's still warm, believe it or not, because we had the wood stove going. So I'm going to start by pouring... Thank goodness it's actually soft because it'll make it easier to do this. I've got a quart jar here. And remember, a pint's a pound the whole world round. So a quart would be 2 pounds of lard. Look at that. I'll be putting these in the fridge and showing them to you when they're done. I need another jar. Maybe I need another quart. Let's see. Whoa. Let's fill these right up to the top. So that's about three and a half pounds. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take my bacon grease jar and pour the rest of this into it for whenever I need something for frying, or don't want to waste this. And no energy was wasted in cooking this lard because it was already on the wood stove. Use Bernardin lids for when they come with the jars, and my beat up old rings are good for this kind of thing. These are going to go in the fridge in the pantry. And there's our lard, and it will solidify once it cools, once it's completely chilled. And this is the lard once chilled. Isn't that beautiful? You know, lard in the store is over $4 a pound. So if you're getting a pig, or even if you get a big order of pork, trim the fat, slow cook it, and you have lard. Those pork trimmings, even though the pig was small, gave me 3 pounds of lard. Waste not, want not, right? Mwah! Take care, God bless.